What is going on, Questers? Today we're going to be talking about a very interesting and very fascinating land animal inspired token. Not only do they have an interesting take on reflections and also a staking pool, but they got some pretty cool things, such as a D-app that will allow you to be able to do giveaways, and later on in the future, not only a launching pad, but also a swap that will be able to help with lower fees. Let me introduce you guys to the Lucky Toad. All right, so here we are at the website on the website of the Lucky Toad. So right here, these two buttons will take you to staking, and then this D app is the trustless giveaway that they will have for content creators and people that just want to do random giveaways, which again I think is really cool. When we're on a live stream, maybe if we get a few people in, we'll try something like that, go through the process and see how it is. And like I said, as you guys can read here, the jackpot reflections, this is their unique way of doing reflections. They don't have their tax for staking, so instead they do jackpot reflections, which will be giving a random holder whenever somebody sells whatever amount that is. So 8% of the sell, or the 8% will go to that person, so they'll receive that in ETH. I saw that earlier. I saw it earlier today in their Telegram group. They were getting anywhere from $8 to $23 in that jackpot, and it was just again random holders that the system would pick out as soon as the sell was executed, and they would just win that and put it in their wallets. So they are working on a Toad swap. This is the phase 3 of their roadmap. This is going on from Q4 of this year all the way to Q2 is when it looks like it'll be fully launched and fully released. Right now, they'll be working on gas loaning swaps, no fail transaction fees, auto slippage, and front run protection. Now, the way that they will not have a fail transaction fees is that the system will go through and see if the transaction will be able to go in the first place. If it won't even try to go through with it. It'll just deny it. Auto slippage, it'll read through the contract and see what the slippage needs to be at and automatically set it for you, whatever token is on the swap that you want to utilize. From Q1 to Q2 of 2023, they'll be doing things such as rug pull protections, limit buys and sells, candle swaps, and block optimized positioning. So we're going to have to wait. We're going to see what kind of cushioning that they're going to be having for the rug pull protections. Maybe in case somebody rug pulls, they have them set aside a certain bit of money that they can then reimburse to the holders. Maybe we'll see. Here's the contract address. Of course, if you guys want to copy that, if you buy into it, you can go in here, copy that, put it into your MetaMask, your Trust wallet, whatever you may be using. And of course, here's their roadmap breaking down their stuff. And they'll be also have a automated launching pad called the Lily Pad, which I think is really cute to have a name for a launch pad, the Lily Pad. And they'll be working on their contract audit. So this is what they have for now. We'll have to wait and see if they come out with more or if they decide to put in more. Maybe they'll change up the staking and maybe change up the jackpot reflections. If you read through their white paper, you do see as of right now, they say that there's not a really way to give good reflections. So in this, or staking, I should say. So instead, they're doing it so it'll increase your jackpot odds. So we'll see as if they grow, they're able to give a staking. They'll maybe redo the taxes or find a way in the taxes to incorporate staking. That way, those tokens will be put into there, and maybe you'll earn some toad in the staking, or maybe they'll continue this way. I would assume it's just what the community prefers and what they would choose. Either way, though, I feel like it's a great opportunity and great idea to have. The jackpot reflections in general is a really cool and unique idea, and I really like it. Right before we get into the token review, I do want to say that we are getting really close to our miner subscriber count of 750. We're currently at 738, If you have not subscribed and you are enjoying the content, please do hit that subscribe button and that like button. Ring that notification bell. That way you are notified every single time that I go upload or go live. That would be greatly appreciated. If you want to support the channel even further, because again, monetization is a pain to get through, there will be a link in for my description to leading you to a buy me a coffee page. You'll be able to tip the channel. Everything that you put into the channel, whether you tip $5, $3, whatever it may be, it goes back to the channel for your guys' enjoyment. Tell me in the comments below if you actually like this idea of a jackpot reflections or not. I personally think it's a really interesting approach and a very cool idea. Something I haven't seen any projects do yet until now. So without further ado, let's get into the honest opinions of the project. Excuse me, Quester. Sorry, guys. Well, more recent Quester coming in. I wanted to actually go over the white paper for Toad since it has been updated. It was updated yesterday, yesterday at the time when I was recording this, and I was notified by the team the moment I was done recording. So let's go ahead and actually cover the white paper and go through it. And also, I found out something really interesting about the giveaway as well. I'll go ahead and talk about that here in a second. But let's get into the white paper. Okay, so as we had mentioned in already, is that the interesting way that they're doing reflections and staking is that they're doing a jackpot reflections, where they say, instead of pulling up reflections and distributing pennies, they instead are doing a jackpot so that whenever somebody sells, you enter a raffle to win 8% of that sell. And they actually get randomly generated wallet IDs for the number of tokens that you hold. And the more tokens you own, the greater chances you have of winning that jackpot. Also, as well, when you stake, you do get a advantage as well. You get more of a chance to win. So the giveaway DApp, this is the one I was talking about that maybe we'll be able to do it on stream. I'll actually elaborate on this. So for this to be able to actually work, we will need to get a spreadsheet started up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and making a spreadsheet for you guys. That way, sharing the link, that way you guys can go into it and just put in your wallet addresses. And after some time, then we'll just go ahead and pull it up, do the random, submit it into the DApp browser, and do a random giveaway to whichever holder. Now, I will say this I'm going to actually add on to this. 2 conditions need to be met. First, I want us to at least reach 800 subscribers before we do a minor giveaway. I'll do a major one once we hit 1,000. The other one as well is that we are going to possibly do it on the video. I might create the spreadsheet on the video now. When we make that 800 subscriber mark, which we're about 738, I'll do 850, just be generous. 850 subscribers. We're currently at 739, I do believe, actually. Once we hit that 850 mark, we'll do a random giveaway. Hopefully, maybe it'll be on stream. We'll do it. And that'll give you guys a chance to be able to go ahead and put in your wallets. We'll do a little small giveaway there just as a little bit of fun. But so they say, using the code, using the RNG code, you can simply and legitimately run your buy comps, your raffles, lotteries, and other types of giveaways. And for this example, we're going to be doing just a regular kind of raffle kind of idea where we just cut together a bunch of wallets, throw them in there. So again, just as I mentioned earlier about the staking, is that they do not have a tax that directly goes towards staking or liquidity injection. So instead, they are going to be having a way that people can choose how long they want to stake for, and that will also increase their odds of the jackpot. Going on to the Toad swap, it looks like it's going to be an advanced tool for all traders with key features, like I mentioned before, that gas loaning swaps. The gas is pulled out during your swap and is not required up front, allowing more flexibility for each trade. And if your transaction is going to fail, it just won't be submitted. More on it, we have the auto slippage, as I mentioned, the front run protection, and the rug pull protection, which will auto liquidate your position before tokens rug via liquidity pool, insider sell-off, large tax increase, etc. They'll have a limit in buys and sells. You pick a buy or sell price of your choosing and have our swap handle your transaction. Basically, what it sounds like is you can they'll have an option, just how Coinbase does with the 1%, 5%, 10%. It sounds like it may have something like that, where you'll be able to click or put in your custom price, and once that price is filled, they'll have a bot that will go in and fill in that buy order for you. They'll also have candle swaps, so you'll be able to buy or sell without taking place, or your buy or sell won't take place until another buy or sell happens. So you can buy at the bottom of a candle and sell at the top. Blockchain or block optimized positioning and get the best placement inside every block. So the launchpad, like I had mentioned before, the lily pad, you will be able to create a contract, any contract of your choosing, with Toad's automated launchpad, and you will be having a small fee that will be added to the taxes, ensuring these teams can have the extra funds for a much healthier starting liquidity pool and a larger launch marketing budget. These contracts will have built-in anti-rug features to ensure any project launched on our platform is safe. So again, like I said, they're going to be having, from what it sounds like, it's going to have a kind of monitoring where it will check which wallet belongs to what. Maybe if it's the dev wallet, they have a dev wallet that will be shown there. Or if they see a big buy or big sell coming in, they'll be able to, if it's something extraordinary, like really big to the point where it's going to virtually rug the project, then it will try getting rid of everybody else's before it does process that sell. I'm not entirely sure about it. I'll talk more to Toad about it as well and see what all could go into it. So if you guys don't see yet another future me coming in, probably in a future video we'll be talking more about that, because again, I mean, this is kind of getting a little bit long. I don't want you guys here too long. I don't want to take too much of your time. But I did want to go through the white paper real quick, because it had been updated Wednesday, which was again yesterday. At the time of recording, of course, you guys will be seeing this, well, tomorrow, of course. Now it'll be today on December 9th, on Friday. So yeah, okay. Back to Older Quester. Honestly, at first it kind of, I didn't know really what to think about. It was a cool idea, but at the same time, it was new to me. I didn't really understand it, so I wanted to research it more and get to know it more and kind of watch it work. The jackpot reflections and everything. Because again, like I said, this is something that no other project has done, or hasn't even been close to figuring out to doing. I mean, sure, there were some that would have a jackpot for, say, like giveaways or contests. But I mean, this is completely different. This is solely reflections, where one person out of, I currently do believe, like 80 or 85 P holders will be randomly selected and be given these ETH and from the transaction. So I thought that was, once I got to really know it, it was a really interesting and cool concept and a really cool idea. I do like it, and I like the idea of a lucky toad. It's really cute. The toad is adorable, in my opinion. Again, this is the first real ground animal inspired project that we've covered. With it being the toad, of course. So now the toad takes the title of the first real land animal that we take into this channel. I think it'll be cool to watch them grow and continue developing things such as the swap and the lily pad. I will say, if you want to, again, go ahead. This is not financial advice. Invest at your own risk. But if you want to invest, they are extremely young. Again, like I said, they're only about 80, 85 holders. Very small very small market cap, very small holders. But again, that just means that there's more support for that floor. Usually what's going on with the price going down, it's not so much as maybe sells, it may be ETH itself is just dumping. And since they are ERC20 token, they do have that disadvantage where when ETH drops, they will drop in price. But other than that, they have a pretty strong support line. And as I was seeing, the charts do tend to try to stay a little bit steady. Again, like I said, they reach that support and they just kind of bounce off of that, going around that line there. So yeah, it's really interesting. Like I said, we're gonna, just as like the other ones, we're gonna be continue watching these guys, giving updates on them as updates come along. And like I said, once we get some viewers into the live streams, the Let's Talk Crypto live stream, we'll see about doing a small giveaway for you guys. So again, if you guys want to, if you guys enjoyed this content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. And if you want to see us do that giveaway, make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Let's Talk Crypto. Yet another reason to put that notification bell on. That way maybe you'll be the lucky viewer to get some ETH. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys stay safe, and as always, quest on.